First, I'll introduce you to single table databases, which is all you'll do for IGCSE Computer Science SQL, and then how you should suggest basic data types, and what a primary key is, and how to suggest a suitable one. So here is a single table database. It's basically like a collection of data in a table, in one table, right? Because single table. And for example, in this case, we want to keep data of different customers. So their first name, their last name, their country. This, the column, Cambridge likes to call it a field, and the row is called a record. So one record of data is Maria Kramer from Germany that has customer ID 1. And the field would be, the field of first name would have, these different first names. A cell, a data item, a column value is just one rectangle, and a table is everything. Now, if we want to suggest suitable basic data types, first we'll have to see what data types are even available for us, right? So the first data type that is available is text and alphanumeric. These are two different things. The text data type is a collection of characters. So it can be English alphabet, it can be spaces, it can be emojis, whatever. Alphanumeric, on the other hand, can be only letters and numbers, not spaces, not emojis, not special characters. So that's the difference. So keep that difference in mind, because Cambridge likes to trick you a bit when they want you to suggest a suitable data type. Sometimes it's interchangeable, a lot of the time it is, but just please know the difference. Text, you can include the number. Text is like a string. You can include anything in text. But alphanumeric, only letters and numbers. A character is one single character in single quotes. A, B, C, whatever, in lower or uppercase. It can also be special characters. Now, Boolean it's just two valid states, true or false, yes and no, or anything that has two valid states, not just these two, because it's SQL now rather than code. For example, in a past paper, there was an SQL table with horses, and it included the gender with M and F, and you would call it Boolean, not a character, because it's not even true or false, but it's M or F, so, two valid states rather than a character. Note that these are gender of horses. I am not making any comments whatsoever. Next, we have integers, which, integers, whole numbers, but also negative numbers, 0, whatever. Real, any type of numbers, including fractional or decimal, or whatever. Date and time, they're often interchangeable for Cambridge IGCSE. Date being a date, time being a time. And time hasn't come up often, or at all, I don't think, in past papers, but yeah. -5 is a real, it's a number, yeah. An example for suggesting data types, let's say we have a game store with different games. Game ID, name, and description. Okay, I'll have you guys suggest what each field, game ID, name, description, should have as a data type. So first, game ID, what do we think? Alphanumeric indeed. It could be text, but Cambridge would way prefer alphanumeric because um first, you only need letters and numbers, and second is so you're not mistyping something like a space or whatever, because spaces aren't even possible. And third is it saves memory because you only need you need to lower number of bits to represent only letters and numbers rather than all characters and spaces and everything. Name, what do we think? Name. Text, string, text. So the answer is text. There is no string in SQL. Keep that in mind. There's only text and alphanumeric. And I won't waste your time. Description is also text because there are spaces, definitely.